First grade friends, so we are working on an informative paragraph that's going to teach our reader about text features. Remember when we were writing informative paragraphs, our job is to teach. So the first thing we want to do is get our picture drawn inside of our picture rectangle. If you're working in your blue ELA spiral, if you're working on a plain piece of paper, it's just going to go up on the top. And remember that informative paragraph is going to describe a text feature and how it's used. And we're also going to include one fact you learned from that text feature. So because this is new, friends, we're all going to work on the same text feature in our writing. So one of the text features that it's very important that we know about, of course, we do labels. You guys have been adding labels since kindergarten to your work. But another text feature that we see on page 10 in our blue ELA spiral of the text Blue Whales, Giant Mammals is right below our photograph. We call this what do you call it, friends? You got it. This is called a caption. And good informational readers make sure they read the caption or the words and phrases below a picture or a photograph because it gives more information about that picture or photograph. For example, if we were to read the caption on page 9, the words or phrases below this picture, it says a blue whale eats about 40 million krill each day. Look at these krill, those little itty bitty tiny fish that are going to go inside of the whale's mouth. Okay? We're going to focus on page 10. And we have another caption on page 10. These words that are below the photograph or the picture that tell more about that photograph or picture. It says blue whales have baleen. Baleen, that's that label. These little hair-looking things. Blue whales have baleen instead of teeth. Oh, so as we read more, we're going to learn that whales use that baleen to help them eat instead of teeth. And we're going to use this page to help us teach our reader about what a caption is. So right here, we've got a caption. Those words or pictures below a picture or a photograph that tells more about that picture or photograph. So our job today is to draw a picture of a caption. Well, captions are words, so how am I going to draw a picture of a caption? I've got it. I've got an idea. Why don't we try our best to draw this picture or photograph in our blue ELA spiral for our writing task? Write that caption below it, and then we can label the caption in our picture just like I labeled the caption here with my sticky note. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to draw the part of the whale's body where its mouth is, where it's open nice and wide. Give it that baleen. It kind of looks like a toothbrush, those hair-like pieces in his mouth. And then I'm going to add this caption. All right, let's start with drawing the whale. And this is going to be easy peasy, friends. I'm going to draw some lines to just look like the page. So let's pretend that's the page inside of my text. And on the top was this photograph, right? So I'm going to draw another little square or rectangle because that's where the photograph is going to go. Okay, if you want to be real specific, you can put that it's page 10, but not totally necessary. I'm going to draw the photograph or the picture of the whale opening its mouth. And again, friends, this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to do like a round line, then come in and out, and another round line, kind of a curved line. And then I do have to go back and add all that baleen, the little stiff hairs that help the whales to eat. He does have an eyeball. Let's give him an eyeball. Okay? And that's what the photograph looks like, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's got a big old mouth. It's opened up wide. And here is our whale. Notice also how in the text they have a label of the baleen. You could add that and then label your label if you want to. But we want to pay special attention to this caption because we're trying to teach our reader what a caption is. So we're going to rewrite this caption underneath our picture. We're going to write it right here as best we can. It doesn't need to be perfect, friends, because we can still teach somebody what a caption is. It says blue whales have baleen instead of teeth. So I'm going to write that. Blue whales have baleen instead of teeth. Notice how I put it right below my picture, because that's exactly how it is in most informational texts. Captions come below a picture. But I want to teach my reader what a caption is. They might look at this picture and be like, oh, you're trying to teach me about whales. Kind of, sort of, but more importantly, I'm trying to teach you about a text feature. And the text feature we're trying to teach you about is captions. So now, here's my next step, and this is an important step. I want to draw my reader's attention to this caption. So I'm going to circle it or put a box around it so that their eyeballs start looking at that caption. I really need them to notice this caption. So I'm going to circle the caption because I'm trying to teach them what a caption is. And then I'm going to label it caption. Okay? Here's an arrow. Good readers very often draw an arrow when they're trying to label something, which you have seen inside of the text we're reading. And I'm going to label it caption. Okay? Now, if we don't know how to spell caption, 2 syllables, caption, cap, app, cap, shin, T-I-O-N is a final stable syllable. You'll learn about it this year. But guess what, friends? The word caption is in your text, and your teacher's going to put it up on the board for you. Okay? So now my reader, whoever's reading my writing, is looking at this and going, oh, it looks like a whale. There's their baleen. Oh, wait a minute. This part underneath here is circled. It says blue whales have baleen instead of teeth. Wait, all those words or phrases below a picture, that must be a caption. You've just taught your reader what a caption is by drawing a picture. So your job, friends, is to draw this picture. So if you need help, your teacher can show you the picture of page 10. You're just going to draw the picture from page 10. You're going to write the caption, and then here's the most important part. After you write the caption, bring our eyeballs to it by circling it, starring it, putting a box around it, and you must label it. That's a text feature, right? Label it caption. So you can teach your reader that a caption is the words or the phrases below a picture that tell us more information. All right, friends, go ahead and get that picture drawn and make sure you include the label caption.